So if you want
So do you want to play Hemmelfart, or do you want to play a more typical Syndicate deck?
Well, I definitely want to play Hemmelfart today at some point. And we can
Mm-hmm.
start with that. You want to start with that? Do you want to make some changes to my list and play Hemmelfart first? Because I'm down for that.
Right. So, I mean, the Eternal Fire Priest is so damn strong, especially with the leader. Like, the thing that's... I'm thinking, like, this should be a Portal deck.
Yeah.
I think when you've got an option like Portal, though, Portal's probably just a better idea, right, than Louisa Savola.
I mean, I think Portal's a very good card, and I prefer to run it. But yeah, there's this is ready to be built. So like a Coerced Blacksmith or 2. I don't know how many is usually being run, if we're running Witch Hunter or not, or if we would want to run something a bit more control-y.
I think we definitely want 2 blacksmiths, just as they're just good spenders, and obviously we're not going to have access to Sea Jackals if we're playing Portal. Maybe we can actually get away with like not even playing bounties, but we're going to have to play some 4 provision cards, right? Some of the best 4 provision cards are cards like Fist Tech and Slander.
Those are
so maybe Executioners just make sense.
But we would also play Fist Tech as well.
I mean,
in a non-wild card, non-dog deck.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we have Furco, right? So we have we have that consistency over it. Also, having profit cards is kind of nice, right? Like, even if this plays as a 4-point card, if that's 2 extra spawns for Helvede, then that's 6 points. And if it's also giving you extra bodies for Talisman, then it could be, that Fist Tech could be worth like 10 points, right? If it's fueling the swarm.
So we could just play more engines for Portal.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't. That's might be like a really good idea, actually. Like, to cut the Slanders and then just find another engine, because there are other good engines, right? I think this will be okay though. We can work around it, I think.
So which should we put this? We have this last 5 provision points.
So the last 5, maybe just a one of, this guy who spawns he has a death blow and then he spawns a.
I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards. Yeah,
because it's a 7 for 5 and it's 2 units, right? And it's a spawn effect, so we could give this a run, see what it's like.
All right, let's go. It's difficult because if anybody is not feeling Swarm, we kind of get the collateral damage of any teching against that kind of thing because of our Ericus.
Lambert's a little bit too easy to just throw into any deck, right?
Yeah. That's what people were saying when Bane revealed the truth here. So we probably just want to put the 4 points away and try to find the portal.
So we're against Pincer, which is spooky because it's either engines or the mid-range. Mid-range has Lambert.
Yeah. Oh, always? Oh, shit. This guy looks like he's played a few games, so this might be tough.
I guess we can just take a kick here, maybe on the Seductress.
You got the Inquisitor now.
Maybe kick the Inquisitor.
Javed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, it's a pretty gold hand, so I guess what kind of opening we'd want to look for? Do we want to look for Dire Hound and Flame?
So, I think the most important thing for us to do is to identify like what kind of deck we're against, and I think the the Vernon Roche version, they don't usually play this card. They're more interested in playing charge-based engines.
It also just strangely enough in this week, at any given time, it could be Shoop. It could be Shoop if a card seemed a little out of the ordinary.
Do we want to just play the dog here?
I usually do open with dog or Javed if I really want to.
Or Javed. Okay, we could play Javed. It's your call.
I mean, I like opening with Javed on Red Coin because it's such a pain in the ass. But we could also like lead into dog as well, but I don't know if that's too expensive.
Have a look at that. Like falling stars.
It's a Redanian Archer. I mean, so we can get the dog down.
Yeah,
it's a little bit expensive. I mean, this is why we played Javed, right?
Yeah.
And I think we really do need to win this round, I feel.
is just a real pain. This is just so much to deal with, and it also threatens like now we have engines.
I feel like if we just went for the play bad cards and pass approach, then we'd probably just lose like 90% of the time, right?
Yeah, pincer maneuver is really good on blue.
And I'm not saying that bleeding will necessarily win us the game, but
We're seeing Ensei's already though. I didn't end up putting that dip in the deck, did I? Or an assault, did I?
no, we are a bit short on removal. Maybe the assaults are just better. Assaults and dips instead of slanders and executioners.
We do have Triss Furco though, so we could find poison for this knight. But that is even more investing in this round. We're spending so much.
I mean, he used the tactical advantage on probably the wrong card there, so that would be one way to punish it. I think if we're going to go for the poison approach, we should go for Triss first.
Yeah.
Because
we just
then if we get the poison, we can...
We got it.
And this keeps us ahead, which is pretty huge, honestly.
Pretty devastating. What's up, Snacko? Thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub.
Commando!
You can join us on Discord. Just link up your Twitch and Discord. Oh, we get the pass?
I mean... Did he just forget, or did he just accept? Oh, no.
It's
of
a
course,
tie.
it's a tie. It's a tie. Okay.
Yeah.
No, we forgot.
It was us. It was our fault.
So we could just drop Executioner here, or we could go Furco.
Well, the idea of Furco is, I guess, getting play off the Fist Tech when we've already... Well, we still have 2 Fist Tech in the deck, so...
We still have 2 in the deck. I think I like just playing Executioner here.
The job's a job.
Yeah.
Gives us the maximum coin carryover. We definitely I'm not sure we overcommitted. We kind of just did. We did what we needed to do.
It allows us to test the waters a little bit if we wanted to push, which I always like when pushing an early pass. I also just love having control of a round when I've got this in my hand, this in my hand, this in my hand, this in my hand. All good stuff, right? Executioner and the Seductress are the least impressive cards, I guess.
Do we kick... so Blacksmith is a better top deck spender.
And Helvete is conflict, like if they compete for the money, right?
Right, so maybe we kick the Blacksmith. Just because it's a better top deck than the Executioner.
Double poison now.
Double poison's nice. Maybe Congregation's a bit bad here because we have so many coins.
That's true. Portal.
Okay, we've got
a really good long round here, but it is pincer maneuver. So do we want to go for spend some of these tools to bleed?
One way to test the waters quite nicely here is just to play the Seductress, right?
Oh yeah, that is a good way to start. It doesn't cost us anything, really.
I'll consider this my tip.
It's proactive. And our other, if we do decide to play Portal here and we pull the other Seductress, that'd be nice. He's already played Prince and Sace.
Yep, that's true.
We could see something like a Thunder come down. He may ignore it.
A lesson they will not forget.
Okay.
So yeah, Portal is pretty interesting. He is looking at a good long round though if Hubert survives. But if Hubert may not, we could also kill Hubert if we really wanted to. But
so the Hubert is +1 on all of his charges. I think we play. If we play Portal here, do we just get wrecked by Philippa? Maybe. I think we could play Portal and maybe like 1 leader charge, so that it buffs the Eternal Fire Disciple.
Yeah, I like protecting that.
Idle hands are
it's gonna buff them both. Even better, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
By denying penance, you confirm your guilt.
Last time I thought 1 spawn was enough, I got muzzled. So I hope that's not what happens here.
Do we ever just Yeah, we're kind of just going big here, aren't we?
It just it seems like the
Probably
temptation to play
playing.
Jermaine.
I think I
Talisman.
think we're just going big here.
Because we look at our short round. We have Helvide and Flame, and that alone is quite good.
Mm-hmm.
So if we have Helvide, Flame, Jermaine, Talisman.
Oh wait, leader already, and
Oh.
we're at 7 cards.
This is good, right?
I mean, it might actually be a very good play because it's not like fallible. Philippa.
He didn't get
It
either
was a
yet.
little bit. Seemed like you just sort of hit the panic button a little bit there.
Like if we played Helvide right now, we get so many points, and it's not even really giving away like our biggest strat. It's not really. Well, maybe we'd play a Talisman. I'm so tempted because of this. I'm just so tempted to push now.
We have to be careful, right?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like
Keep it
once we
grounded.
go in, we're kind of like really going in, right?
Yeah.
And we're already 9 points down. It's kind of tough.
The way I look at it is I'm also looking at the 4 coins we have right now. So we get 8 coins. So we get to spawn 4 dudes. So
Let's go.
plus
Let's
4.
go. Sacred Flame, double leader charge. Let's go in. Let's go for it.
All right. Sacred Flame on. We want to. Well, how melee is Jermaine though.
Okay, so we want to go range.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
Oh, look at those points. And we're only just getting started.
We're just getting started. Yeah.
And the nice thing is we can wait on Helvide
Mm-hmm.
for like a long time, which means like if he ever just sort of like throws down Lambert now, for example, then it's out, right? We don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yep. Jermaine is now
mean,
an
we-
exceptionally strong card on this board.
Jermaine on this board is like what 12, and it double procs each one. It's 16 points. Jeez.
16 points and plus 5 on the Talisman. If we wanted to play the Talisman, it's very
And
strong.
we were thinking about cutting him, right?
We do have. Well, I mean, it's funny because you made such a good case for it. I'm like, I mean, that's what I always told myself. Why would I turn my back on poor Jermaine? We also have the poison as an extra punch in the face. If yeah, he's panicking.
Defender.
Mind your words, and who you address, and
How you address them.
Mm-hmm. So
So
I think there's a chance that we don't play both Jermaine and Helvide, right?
yes.
I think it makes more sense to play Jermaine because that way we play around Lambert better.
Yes.
Although you could just say it makes more sense to play Helvide because we have coins, right?
Well, we lose a coin now if that matters, or if it ever mattered.
I think we go Jermaine.
I think
we go-
Jermaine. Yeah, Jermaine seemed good last turn. I think it's
Begone! Begone, you
boom, boom,
devils!
boom. So many.
That's a lot. His defender's not doing a whole lot, which is kind of funny.
Hubert doesn't seem to be doing anything either. He hasn't
No.
he hasn't had a drink in quite some time.
So Talisman is already playing as an 11. Because that might also be the key, is not to go like completely in and try and get like a huge Talisman, but just maybe just play like 1 or 2 more cards and then Talisman and pass.
Our opponent is taking time. He's taking his time. Always
Right.
taking his time.
Critical
Treating it
thinking,
like
the sign of a healthy mind.
Because now we're competing against 2
Yeah.
points per turn, right?
that's right. Potentially
Um,
more. Like I would imagine that he's now trying to set up what he would probably have immediately set up in round 3. So Dandelion might be peeking next as well.
And cards like Visigoth as well are really gonna start becoming insane quite soon.
So my non-professional opinion is Talisman and then pass next turn, but I can be argued out of that.
So I think this deck is not playing Lambert.
I also would. I haven't seen Lambert in a really long time. I haven't seen that card in a while. On Pro Ladder, you
'cause the
probably
other-
see it all the time, but I don't see it.
The other line is to just slam Helvide now and then Talisman. I'm
gonna go with just the Talisman.
Okay. Because the Helveed spawns are just so damn powerful on this board state, right?
It's true. It is. Maybe I should have done that.
Like, each you're spending 2 coins and getting +3, and then you're also triggering your
Yeah. Maybe I
Eternal
should
Fire
have done
Priest.
that. But we can only
I think
fit. We can only fit 2, so we can only spend 2 of the coins.
If we went front row, we could have spent 3, right? I see what you mean though. Like we would have lost a little bit of the profit from the Helveed and stuff.
So yeah, this is one of the only reasons why I consider thinking that Germain might be too much because of the limit. Because when playing Portal and Sacred Flame and Leader ability, actually there is a limit on what can be done. There's Dandy. I think we
Okay,
passed now.
this is we're out.
Is mightier than the sword.
And honestly, I think your call was probably pretty damn good as well, because as much as Helveed would have been insanely good on this board, he's gaining a lot of passive points now. And that's still not enough, right?
Oh man, yeah, he's still not there. Yeah, so what
Ricardo.
Rogue Digit called it here. If
Ricardo.
he disrespects the tempo, he might go down 2 cards. He won't go down 2 cards. Wait, would you? This is 2 cards, right? Well, we get double assay,
We get double essay.
which is fantastic when we
As you wish.
also have 3 coins to carry over and things that we'll spend. Wait. Wait, he's good. He's good.
So our last plays might be something like Helveed Talisman, right?
Because he is clearly BMing, or he's watching the stream and he needs this time. I mean, it's one or the other, right?
Yeah, I hope he's not trying to get some extra information.
Fart Swarm would be one of the last decks I'd be salty against, says Rogue Digit in the chat. So we do have double poison if we want, or we can put the Slice Seductress away. This is also not necessarily going to find a target, so I think we should probably put this away first. Or this.
We can do. Could we quickly check the deck? I know we're roping now, actually.
No, I don't think my opponent
We have
minds.
a Slender. I think we want 1 congregation, so let's kick the Keeper of the Flame, see if we can find a congregation. And let's maybe keep the hand.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to hit. Maybe Slander was good there. I don't know why I was worried about a Slander or a Fist Tech. They would have been fine.
I think we're going to be okay. Let's just remind ourselves of why we're going to be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 is the extra card we have in our hand right now. So 10 reasons to not despair.
I mean, he threw the kitchen sink at us, right? Like,
That's one way of looking at it.
He was.
He's going to make us wait, too. He's going to make us wait. So we can just talk about whatever you want right now, because I'm probably just going to cut the rest of the video if this ends up being a win and he just ropes us this entire game. As we finally get our victory.
I'm kind of sad that it didn't just play out. I wanted to see if we win that. I think we win that.
I think we win that, too.
Yeah. Like, just cut the bounty, because like our bounty package is pathetic, right? We're playing 1 Slander and Executioners, which are just. I'm not sure we need this many 5 provision spenders, right? So maybe we should play the Executioner instead of the Dip. Like, it's not a bad card.
Yeah.
It's really not a bad card. It's just a 5/5 spender, which is all that Blacksmith is, right?
True.
I think the difference between 3 specials and 4, like, it's pretty big, I think.
Yeah.
If our opponent plays no specials, if our opponent plays no specials, we have a guaranteed talisman on Triss.
Deal with that. Another full test. This time it's true full test.
The eternal fire lights our way.
Sir J to the K, if opponent played monsters, you can Hillick and have 2 shoops, but he plays... Oh yeah, you have to play ranked, right? Alright, so we're up against full test. We get to go first
Full
again.
test.
We'll keep... I imagine we'd want to... Well, do we want to actually have the 2...
Can we kick 1 Seductress just for the sake of our portal? And now if we take a mulligan here, it should probably be on a talisman, because I feel like 2 talismans is probably clunky.
Yeah. But is it
And we don't have any sign of Furco. Let's just kick the fist tech. We don't. Okay.
same thing? Same as last time? We have the same
Yeah, I
options.
mean, it seems like a solid way to just open up.
Sleep, my champion. Rest now.
Another line there would maybe be Blacksmith and TA the Blacksmith, with the intention of just giving the Seductress a +1 buff, right? So that it's safe from 4 damage.
Ah, okay.
But the issue with that is if he just slams Selkirk and duels our Blacksmith, we're 3 points down, right? Our tactical advantage is gone.
Usually, immediate. Wow, it's exactly.
Okay, so
you called
just-
the play. Exactly what he did.
That's aggressive.
Yeah.
We have double Congregation in hand, right? So if we were to play Portal
I do like
into and we hit the Fire Disciples, they will trigger them, and it supports our Talisman this round.
that. True. We do play into Philippa, but we don't.
play
we
into
still have
Philippa.
TA.
We could use 1 leader charge.
Okay. I like that idea.
Or we could just slow down and maybe play the dog first. I don't know. I think I like Portal and 1 leader charge here.
Let's go Portal and later charge.
It's expensive, sure, but it's
Trust in you, eternal flame.
this
good to
protects us from Philippa really well.
Yeah. One zap.
Okay, send them.
Now we can go congregating, I guess, right?
We just start spending some congregations now.
Remove
I
his cowl,
I feel like
then his ears.
if he's playing control realms here, his removal, unless he's running Forbidden Fury or something, or like the Kidweni, like his removal this isn't good for him anyway. Are we
We should-
playing tactical?
We might want to use it to protect the spender.
Okay.
So I don't think we're forcing him out this turn, and I don't think we're intending on passing next turn either. So I don't see the need to do it.
Sure. There's the archer. There's the
For
archer.
king, for country, for freedom.
Last game was
I
so
feel
funny.
like there's probably like 2 kinds of full test decks, right? Like full humans and with Draug,
Yeah.
and commandos and stuff, and then more like a control oriented full test but without the Draug.
Yeah.
This could still be both. We have no idea which one it is just yet.
Seems like we would still want to go ahead and play Congregation and Blacksmith still in this round.
Maybe I'm underestimating our long round.
Our long round's pretty damn good, but Northern Realms would be the one that would.
Let's play the Congregation. Like, if we're going to a long round,
Burn without the proper fuel.
I just like the idea of, like, when I used to play full test Akvist, I used to always love that I could take the round later. I'm like, yeah, this is going pretty weird, but I know as soon as I play full test Akvist, it's kind of like Bone Talisman is now. It's like I have like this really strong reach, even though it's not Triss.
so I think we should go for the approach of we will value the round control as long as we don't have to spend any more good cards, right?
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
We don't want to overcommit just to win the round.
Doesn't seem like he's spending a lot.
He's spending kind of slow as well.
After that Selkirk, I get it.
What about just Executioner here? Double bleed the Archer and TA the Executioner?
Okay, I like it. It is the worst card in our hand, you could say.
Uh-huh.
The job's a job.
What's up, Tigsar? Seasonal is full of people playing Shoop and then
that's
forfeiting. Oh no. Is that what's going on? We just had that happen like in the last game, Tigsar.
He basically gets +2. And the he already has a charge, right, which cancels out the bleed. So he only needs to make a 7-point play here, which is might mean he has to spend a gold, but I'm a little bit spooked, honestly. The fact that he's playing an adept means
Yeah.
that he could be quite engine heavy.
I mean, I think it's probably either a pass or Germain Talisman.
Let's play the dog.
play
I know
the
it's
dog?
late.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably just, he's going to shoot the armor off, but he has to do that. It takes away his 2 points.
Exactly. So it's still
Yeah.
playing for 8, and the other thing is, he's quite likely running Bloody Baron, right? So I'm not sure how valuable the dog is. So this was already 8 points. And that's a big card to get out.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
don't think it gets him ahead. Oh, it does. It does. It does. Okay, so we got this out of him.
Like, the reason why I'm very flippant about spending Germain is because Helvide and Germain really conflict with each other in a space way. Like, I feel like if we are drawing into bank, like how about I'll put it like this: the bad player in me sees Germain Talisman as a way to win this round, and somehow that being enough to beat it. But I don't know if it would be enough.
I'm a bit spooked, honestly. I should have done the maths on this, to be honest.
We're streaming. You never do that. You don't have time for that.
Let's just slam the Germain. I mean,
that's what this will be my cross to bear.
I'm a little worried if he just plays something like Falibor here, we're just screwed, right?
It would definitely hurt.
We might just be screwed even. That's a bit slow.
Yeah,
Could have settled this amicably, you know.
killing a potential talisman.
It doesn't matter what rank you're at, people always love killing cows.
Well, it's killing talisman stuff, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, so we play...
Got the 10-point talisman, but we can make it even juicier than that if we wanted to. I would maybe play 1. I don't know if it's worth
So
it.
it's basically like +3. So if we play a 10-point talisman here, we're up 8, but then he's getting 4 points passively. So he'd only need to make a 5-point play.
Yeah.
If we use a leader charge, he has to make an 8-point play.
Let's see.
That one, he venerates not the fire.
He's just trying to get in there now. He's just trying to get in there.
I think we might be losing on even, but
Maybe
no,
not,
that's
though.
not enough. So we get a pass.
Yeah.
And
I
we
like it.
still have like our most valuable leader charge, right?
The most valuable leader charge, the most valuable thing for Helvide as well. We see Roach, Seltkirk, and some crap.
Stand and fight.
I'm not sure if like passing earlier in the round would have been better. It may well have been better.
Northern Realms does worry me in long rounds, and we actually have a very good short round. We played both the Congregates, but we also could still have Helvide, Javed, Triss.
Yep.
Vivaldi Bank could represent all sorts of those things. We have Helvide in the hand now. I imagine.
Okay, so we need a. What's our best dry pass card here? Furco would be ideal. We don't really need this blacksmith, although it is a dry pass card. If we don't, so we should probably keep the blacksmith and mulligan the fist tech here.
Yeah. 2 blacksmith.
Now we kick a blacksmith. Yeah.
Talisman.
So we
Okay.
get the talisman.
We're not in Pro Ladder, so a bleed can be anywhere. A bleed could be right here. A bleed attempt could be right here. Northern Realms, a card down. No, I was just setting up the narrative there. So, Coerce Blacksmith.
Deals. Novigrad's built on deals.
Top-notch swords.
Okay, let's see how this
is
goes.
a good looking hand.
It is. I'm just thinking about hands that he could have, and I think there are hands that he can have that beat us.
Yeah.
But hopefully that doesn't happen.
Yeah. So Azar's in here? Yeah, we do run Azar. We didn't see him. We played him first in the other game.
So we're just fishing for golds, right?
Yeah.
Blacksmith's an emergency spender, right? We might want to get rid of some coins.
We have Helvede. I don't know.
We do, but he's kind of like the final spender, right?
Yeah, fair enough. Emergency spender.
Do we just kick the assault here, maybe?
I would kick Fistek. I would kick Fistek first to look for Javed, and then kick the assault.
Okay, okay.
We got Javed, so it's a 6-point assault. That's kind of cool. Does that matter?
Kick the blacksmith.
Oop.
Like once we kick the Fistek, my reasoning for maybe keeping the blacksmith was if we are going to keep the Fistek, then we might hit a point where we profit so much that we want to spend a few and only then play a Helvede, right?
Fair enough, yeah. So
but with this hand we're not profiting much, so it's all good. We just open with the flame, right?
I think so, yeah. See if he's running Yeet Wave or not.
Tress, Furco's fuel for Helvede, right?
Yeah. Well, here's the. Oh, see if we played assault. Oh, I should have played Javed first for the assault.
Okay,
so
well,
good.
maybe we can get it. We can get it next turn, maybe, right?
Yeah.
So we just go Azar here.
But getting the buffs on the Scarab
That's
is also
so
very
good.
good.
That's
It's so
so
good, isn't it? So good.
Yeah, and if he's just playing like engines with full test, then I am glad that we pushed the round. This is a lot of points though. I'm really spooked.
Yeah.
Severed limbs, blood, and guts.
So, oh no, oh no,
Ooh, that's bad.
oh no,
That's bad.
that's bad.
We might have enough points. Okay, so if we hit Shawnee, no.
We just have no way to answer that, right?
Yeah.
So what is it? Is it if we hit Priscilla, it means that her charges, I think.
Priscilla, yeah, we knock the buff off Priscilla, but we don't put her into punch range, unfortunately.
The Shawnee, maybe? I'm a bit spooked here,
Yeah,
but
this is going to be tough. I think it's
This
probably
is-
best just to knock the Inspired out. Like, this thing's already got the Vitality on it.
yeah, we should take the Inspired off Shawnee, right?
Damn it! Piece of shite! You don't pull it taut.
If only I could punch something with the Inquisitor.
Hmm.
Well, we could
if
also
ra-
pull. We could pull a second. We could pull a second assault with Triss potentially.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, there we go. We
That
have
is a
we
way to
have
at
hope.
least
We have hope.
to at least kill Shawnee.
You'll never take me alive!
Oh no,
Oh man, this is so tough.
this is rough. A swarm list is always going to struggle against engines, right? It's going to be very difficult. Yeah, so maybe lead a charge in the back row to get that extra coin.
True, yeah.
By denying penance, you confirm your guilt!
Maybe he has some bad cards in hand, and this is like all he's got.
So we've got
So we take
Triss
the
here.
Triss. We take the Triss, and
I will not let this become a second
You have the assault.
saga.
We also have the talismans at 7. Assault's probably worth more when you do the conversion.
yeah, because potentially his Priscilla's dead now, right?
Yeah.
Potentially. Yeah, let's take the assault. Hopefully his Priscilla's just dead now.
Isn't all done?
If he has Visigodd, then we're sad. But
Have a look at that.
all that.
Falling stars.
I mean, he's giving us coins here, which is
Yeah.
nice.
So this takes us up to 9 coins, and then we can spend it all. But then, so like we don't overflow on coins.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't even know if that's good. We can't put this on the row where he's protected anyway.
If we play 3.
We knock the armor off the Redanian Archer, I guess, just as a play.
Yeah,
here.
that's the play. So we just play the Inquisitor back row, and we knock the armor off the Archer.
Nobody
Yeah.
expects the new childish inquisition.
There's a lot of points in that Helvete, and that's a slow card.
Now.
That's a very slow card and played late card. So yeah, Helvete Talisman. Is it enough?
And now our hope here is just that he doesn't have Falibor, right?
Yep.
If he doesn't have Falibor here, we've got a shot. We've got a chance.
You will answer my questions. Then I will tear out your tongue. Yes, you. Have you made your
Have you
offering?
made your offering?
That's a lot of points.
It's a lot of points, and it's another 11. So we have 44. So he needs to make 20 points with his cards here. That seems doable. Ooh, Prince.
Come forth, coward, and your own doom confronts.
Range row, greedy boy.
He probably knows he has it. He has it, all right. He has it. We're dead to the board, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad. What's up, XG? How you doing? Oh yeah, we were really done, weren't we? Toasted. That was tough. That was a tough one to beat.
Mm-hmm.
Good deck.
I mean, he made a good play, to be fair to him, which was to use his leader charge on Shani to protect the Priscilla, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If we'd have led off with Azar,
I mean, it's like,
we win?
I mean, I don't know if that actually could have been. I don't know. I don't know if I would have put myself there to like say that was 100% the right play, but I do like having Assault immediately activated at 6.
His deck is definitely not typical, so I can forgive myself for for not playing around Shani Priscilla. But if we knew his deck list, right, I think we would lead with Azar, right, so that we have that immediate answer. So what do we want to do? We just take a kick on these Eternal
Both
Fire
of them?
Priests, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just kick both of them out.
We do have poison on Furco.
Got red coin. We're against the big potato, as I like to call him.
The big potato, Small Daddy. All right then. Well,
So
I like doing the early poison on the Drakkar. Well, Gremist, I guess. I mean,
what's that game plan? Let's imagine that our opponent's playing like a very sort of typical Skellige deck, right? What would our game plan be?
well, we probably want to be saving the poison for something a bit bigger. So that's probably the first thing we would think of.
Would we want to just play like 3 bad cards and pass? Or would we be more interested in making round 2 a bit short? I think we want to make round 2 a bit shorter.
I mean, it seems like a deck I'd want to bleed because I kind of know the game plan is just going to try to be like a last save Veldkarl or some tactic like that.
Maybe we just play our Seductress here. It's just an engine. Just get it going.
Nothing tickles my tits quite like a good secret.
I have a feeling that Skellige's round 1 is too strong.
Yeah.
And when they have blue coin, like, he's going to get the round at some point if he wants it.
Fill our hearts with
True, and he's got good cards.
And we might want to save our assault. Like, if you imagine round 2, like, if he opens up with priests and stuff, it would be nice to, like, in round 2, for example, he plays a card like a ship, and then we play Azar, and then if he plays a priest, we'd be able to answer it, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we want to save those cards.
I imagine we would just be playing the Witch Hunter Executioner now or a Congregation. Probably
We could
not
play a
Congregation.
congregation as long as we don't feel like it's a commitment. I don't think it is, right? We have Jermaine in hand. I think
Sure.
it's fine. We're going to be playing Azar. I think it's fine. We just play the
An
congregation.
austere life is a virtuous life.
Well,
Panted.
not typical, but it is.
Okay.
It is Ursine, so I mean, maybe this is typical. I don't know.
He might just be playing Ceres. Because she tutors Shield Maidens now. You would definitely play Shield Maidens in Svalbard, so I could see him playing Ceres. And then, but the thing is, if Ceres can brick, right? So it's quite often you would play a Queen's Guard just to stop your Ceres from bricking. So there might be another Queen's Guard, there might not be.
I would imagine we would go Witch Hunter Executioner here.
Sure, we could just drop the Executioner here. Do we spend? Maybe we get greedy and just don't spend. I don't see why we need to spend here.
We could spend it on the boat, I guess.
I mean, I don't think we achieve much by actually spending the coin, so we may as well just...
Job's a job.
That's true.
We are Syndicate after all, we have to be a little bit greedy, right?
That is true.
And we still have the option available to us, for example, to go for a double poison here. I think with this kind of board state developed, it's just a waste of our poison, right?
Yeah, I mean, considering we know we're going to have to take down some gigantic unit at some point in this game.
Alright, let's just... Because... Can we get away with just like playing a fist tech here and doing nothing, like not even spending the coins? So we're taking 3 passively. He's gaining.
Well, we lose the poison option. I imagine we'd still want to actually have poison at some point in this game. But also passing isn't that great either. The alternative is that we play Germain with the intent of playing Talisman as well, but that's just wasting potentially. We could just pass.
Sure, let's pass. Like,
let's see what this guy can do.
The thing is, the one upside to this, right, is we potentially have 3 poisons, right? We have our 2 fist techs and we have Triss. I'm just predicting a Gremist, right? I'm actually predicting that we will need triple poison to get value, I think.
True. We do have Azar Assault opening as well. This hand is just really good for everything we want to do, I think, except for we probably want to kick this. The Inquisitor.
I feel like we're kicking the Inquisitor quite often.
Well, we haven't had any matchups where we just got the hit. I mean, there's Triss. That's pretty good, though.
Maybe we kick the Congregation.
Oh, that's good. Well, now our hand is just amazing, so at least he will have to...
I think that's the way we want it to be, right?
Yeah.
So Azar not only gets our Assault online to deal 6 damage, but it's their armored defenders, right? Which can absorb the Sculpings. So I think it makes a lot of sense.
We have Germain.
Does our row placement matter here? So maybe we want to play it back row because of Germain.
Go, Bugs, go. What do you think about Azar Javed? I think he's
I think he's
too good.
Yeah, I think he's a contender for like best card in the game, right?
Oh, really? Best card in the game? I don't know if I've heard that take, but I've definitely heard that he's OP.
I'm not gonna say that he is, but I'd say some people might argue that he is. I think it's fair to say that as far as defenders go, he's the best, right?
Yeah, it's hard to argue that. I do like Nilfgaard's a lot though, but it has weaknesses where Azar feels like he doesn't have any. Would we play Portal into this? Given that we are probably drawing in, well, let's assume that this is Flame.
We just take the Assault here, right? It's just a good Assault.
Oh yeah, okay.
Served 10 years in the army. Pays better with Salamandra.
We just slow, like that's the best we can hope for out of that card. And even if he has a Freya here,
we did talk about it
like
earlier.
Now he has to choose. If he has a Freya, he has to choose between resurrecting his priest or resurrecting his Queen's Guard. He can't have both, right?
Also, we could kill the priest again with Triss because the priest wouldn't kill
We serve her who is virgin, mother,
either of
and
these
crone.
units.
They have our lines.
And it is a good Triss, right? It's a really good Triss because even if we miss the Assault,
We hit the poison.
we could
right?
just take the poison, yeah.
I will not let this become a second Sodom.
Go ahead and just smash face here.
Oh, I'd like that. I can hit from 100 paces off.
200? Oh, man. No one does voice lines better. Voice line and art. This game forever.
I feel like we've done really well here.
Draco Turtle. So the poison still has a good target here.
Yep.
As he's definitely committing to a full-on bleed.
Leader charges with Turtle, and he's got the Hound Snout on board. I mean, do we just play... I think we just play our dog here.
Yeah? It's still defended at the moment.
It's defended. One issue, I suppose, is that if he deals with our defender, he can answer it with Morkvarg later. But I think we just sort of... we'll cross that road when we come to it, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true. He has to kill the defender first. Which means that we actually have a lot of chances to draw into like something insane with a full bag of coins.
One way he might have of dealing with this defender is Grimace. And if we see the Grimace come down, then we can just poison the Grimace instead.
Triss of his own.
Just going for the Assault, maybe, or a Priest. Yeah, he wants the Freya, right? Surely.
You got it.
And maybe...
is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Like, he just spent his Royal Decree.
Yeah.
There's quite a good chance that he just doesn't even have... quite a good chance that he just doesn't even have his Grimace. It's a risky... This is a big decision moment in the game.
Yeah.
Because if we go for the poison here and he has the Grimace, it's slow, right? We just sort of... Then we feel like we should have just played our Portal.
Yeah, I agree. Or bank for Helvete or something to like spend all our coins and then set us up for a Bone Talisman so we can't be bled that way. I feel like for me, playing around Grimace seems correct because I just don't really... I mean, he just would have to not have it. I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe it's Portal. I think we should play Portal.
All right, let's play Portal then. Sure. Yeah, it's the non-greedy play. Let's just play Portal then. Sure.
Blessed light so fine, you shall forever shine.
We still have stuff ticking, right? Or we might... This... Like, he's committed at this point. We can take it. Here's Viltkarl. Now we can see the rest of those leader charges. It's a full-on bleed, right?
I like this play.
I
think playing Portal here was 100% correct. It's
Alright,
a really
cool.
good call.
I just don't know how we lose with the Germain Talisman in hand here. Also the fact that we can play a poison. Man, we have so many options now. Now we have engines online, so...
We have a lot of options, but we don't have a spender, right? I guess we can always use...
The bank. The bank finds us. The bank will find us a spender 100%, and we can spend it all.
What if we just throw the fist tech down here? And then if he passes, I think it's enough, right?
To play Furco?
12, 14, 37. Yeah, it should be enough. Okay, so we just fist tech the.
We are getting we're getting our tick on our hound as well.
Yep.
It's the Draco Turtle, right?
No, the bear at the back.
The bear at the
because
back. Oh yeah, this is getting
gonna get right. I guess there was an argument to actually just poison the priest, but I think if he passes, I'm not sure we have the points. I guess we would have to spend some leader charges if he did. If he continues to play...
He has the Grimace. Okay, so that's fine. We don't have to play...
Truly?
I think at this point... So we either have to decide if we're going to get Helvete with Bank or play Germain now and Talisman. I mean, I think we probably want to play Germain Talisman.
I think we definitely just slam Germain here and then see what's what.
We'll defend our homes, no matter what.
Ah, sweet. So we can just take it with Talisman? Or do we keep Talisman? We play Furco. Furco is 40. We have 40. This is 42.
So what would we do with Furco here?
We would play even the. Well, we kind of want. We would just play the fist tech. Fist tech wouldn't be enough. Yeah.
Congregation. So this is it's basically it's an 8-point Furco.
Congregation triggers this too.
Yeah. So what do we value more here, the talisman
6,
or
7,
I think we value
9.
I think we value the Furco.
So we play talisman.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And we have a lot of coin carryover. We still have triple leader charge.
Yep. Potentially Sacred Flame. We didn't play Flame. We didn't play Flame yet.
Like
Hound did work.
If we draw the nuts here, I think we just win 100%, right?
I wouldn't say this is the nuts. I would say these are the 3 cards we didn't want to draw. I'd say that these 2 cards are the nuts. So we just need to look.
Fist tech's dead. We can just launch the fist tech. We don't want it.
Good. Good. Well, we got the nuts.
We can kick a blacksmith. Now we have the nuts. Okay. We have the nuts. We win the game. Feels good, man. What's our lose condition here? Like a Lambert, random Lambert, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to be playing one of these things out of the graveyard for sure with Sigdrifas probably.
Let's just get the flame down. I don't see why not.
So the Congregate, we will get 7 coins. Yeah, we can spend down to 0 and play the Congregate at the end, actually. You just played a dead Ermion? Oh, we're in great shape, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, we just are going to be fine, I think.
What's his name? Rashid 93. You fought bravely. You will be remembered.
So we would just play. Are we just playing blacksmith now and spending coins?
Yeah, maybe like
Spend
one lead
coin.
of charge and blacksmith, and then just distribute our buffs smart, like in a smart way, so we don't play into more buffs.
Have you made your offering?
And we want to go to 0, right?
Yeah, because we want to congregate. There's Drakkar. So the Vivaldi Bank actually is just maybe just getting us the Bone Talisman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's
So we
Knickers. Surprise, there's 3 more points.
Best boy.
Best boy. Congregate then?
Congregate, and then...
Now this is a knife. Whether it's not the fire.
Looking good. Maybe I should have played that on the bot. No,
I
we're
think
not
it's
gonna have
fine.
enough
No,
points.
it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Yeah. So we go like double leader charge into
You beg
bank.
death.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Penance, you confirm your guilt.
Can we play? Hold on. So we have 5 coins right now. Oh, we want to play probably the talisman because we get it for free. We lose a little bit of money, or do we?
Maybe
No, we
were
don't. We
supposed to
lose
Halsey
1
first,
coin,
right?
but we have a blacksmith on board. So I think just taking the talisman off the top, using all the coins.
Yeah,
for that.
taking the talisman off the top makes sense.
And
Mm,
we use 1 coin now, I think.
One coin, maybe buff a 4 in the front.
I think we're good. Literally called the nuts, proceed to draw the nuts. Well done. Well, we had Vivaldi Bank in our hand, and we also drew 3 bad cards when we had something like
We
8
thinned our
cards
deck
to
as
draw.
well,
So
right?
I mean, we were going to draw one of those things, I think.
We
Should we
played Portal, so we had some pretty solid draws.
Good game. He did fight bravely, Rashid. Very well done.
Mm-hmm.
That was an intense bleed attempt.
I mean, it's games like that when you sort of you see the power of the deck, right? We were
Yeah.
won by 30 points, and we still had a huge Helveed coming.